Cousins, I hope you're ready for a baddie today. Let's get into this boho box braid wig, and I'm talking from start to finish. I'm in my styling bag, y'all. I'm trying to show you guys some ways to really get the most out of some of your favorite wigs. Starting with this one, let me just tell you about the wig. This is from FlowerSeason. This is their boho box braid wig. It's full lace, y'all. This is a human hair wig, so it will have human hair capabilities. Yes. It's also gonna have a human hair price. Just throwing that out there too, okay? Now, this is really what I wanted to get across. This is like a boho flat braid, not necessarily box braids in the traditional way, like with added hair, with braiding hair. Say for instance, you just take your own natural hair and you plait it, you just braid it, so you square it up, the same thing, you just don't add braid hair to it. That's what it's going to give you. It's not like a very clean braid hair added sort of style. These are like plaits, like natural hair plaits with boho curls to them. Okay, so it's going to look different. It's going to give a different vibe, which is actually what I really like about this wig. It doesn't look like the traditional braided wigs. It's not constructed the same way. Okay, so it is literally human hair that has been box braided, the actual hair, not with nothing added. I hope that makes sense, y'all. So I wanted to make that very clear, because it's going to look different, it's going to lie different, it's going to move differently, you know, because your own hair versus adding braiding hair in, it moves differently, it feels differently. That's why this wig is so soft. There's no synthetic hair in here, okay? Which is going to come into play towards the end, because I tested it out. I ain't lying. I wanted to just double check. Now, what I'm doing right here is thinning the edges. I will say the baby hair that they gave is very sparse, so it looked really nice. It wasn't thick. It's not thick Barbie doll hair in the front, none of that. But I like for mine to be really thin and natural looking, so that's why I took more volume off with the thinning shears, and then I trim it really low, like bald head scallywag low, as you can see right here. When it comes to this wig, like I said, it's one of my favorites, so I already know how I like to finagle it. I'm already there with it, and for me, that little bit of edge hair, that's all I need, and it gives a really natural, realistic look. Now I'm just gonna show you what it looks like. Again, this is human hair, so you can come up out the water with this wig, big baby, okay? And you just gonna have you some nice juicy curls, good and greased up like you just got baptized. You're gonna have all of that, okay? Now, as far as product goes, you really don't need to do this. You don't need to put any water in it to pop the curls. You don't need to put any product in it. It just depends on the style that you are doing. Again, with this being human hair, your possibilities are endless, so it just depends on what you want to do that particular day to this wig. Okay, I wanted to smooth out the curls just to kind of let you guys see what it looks like in that state. That's really the only reason that I'm applying this gel to it. I want you guys to see it in that really cute, curly, kind of not exactly wet look, because I didn't drench it wet, okay? Not right here. So just to kind of get it damp and defined, that's why I use the water and then the gel. Here, you don't have to do this, you guys. I suggest you trying it on first. The lace is really nice, so put it on first and then determine if you need to tint it or not. If you don't need to tint it, then you skip over this. You don't have to do that. You just are doing this to make it as natural as possible when you put it on. You want the color of it to be as close to your skin tone as possible. Okay, so if you do not have to do this part, skip it. There, I just sprayed it with the hairspray, the freeze spray, just so there's no transfer of that color onto my fingers or whatever. So that just kind of locks the color in. And the tinting method that I use was just using foundation in a makeup brush. That's it. That's all. Now, you guys, this is very important. Zigzag, jig jag, whatever you want to call it, do not cut the lace just straight across like a line. I mean, unless that's how your hair, if that's how you want to do it, if that's what matches your hairline best, then do it, big baby. Look at that. It's like a cap. It's like a cap of plait glory that you are about to place upon your head. Now, it already has a nice snug fit, okay? But there are things that I personally do that make it even better, if you will. Now, you do not, certain things that I do, it's because I want to get the most natural look. So right here, I'm just getting the grown woman hair. I'm just getting it out the way so that I can see what's going on. Now, I'm cutting this ear tab part because I'm using my own ear tabs, y'all. If you if your hair is like thin, or you just don't want to use your ear tabs, you can don't do this part. Keep the wig the way that it is and just use the wig for your sides, okay? But for me, it always works out better for me personally when I cut that part. This right here is like gonna bring that snugtivity factor up even more. Just taking 2 side braids, tying them together in the back. It's like another elastic band in the back. That's what that's acting like. Okay, so that's just a little tip. When I do my braid wigs, I usually do that. And when I tell you it's secure, it is really, really secure. So y'all try that little trick out and see if you can kind of finagle the sizing of your caps, especially if you have a small domology like I do. You got to pick up some tricks of the trade, big baby, because a lot of these wigs will be too big unless you figure out some different ways to finagle it. That's one way you can finagle it, okay? This part right here, I'm just really cleaning up the parts. Now, again, this is braided like it's loose hair that has been braided. So it's not going to be so sharp. Like the parts are not going to be as sharp as if it was a braided wig with like added hair. So you want to keep that in mind as well. And everything else is really just up to your liking. You don't have to do any swoop-a-doops. Y'all know that. You don't have to do any swoop-a-doops. But if you so choose to, go ahead and swoop and then do. And then tie it down. You're done with it. You're finished. You're finished, okay? The wig is so easy to work with because all the components work together. The knots have already been bleached for you, so you don't have to worry about that at all. You really just have to put the wig on and decide how you're going to style it for that day or that time period that you're wearing it, and determine how you want to apply the wig. Do you want to go glueless or do you want to melt? Because this is a glueless wig. And I love the fact that we have that option. We don't have to melt this wig for it to look really natural. Y'all, look at that. It just looks like boho plaits, y'all. it just looks like boho plaits. And you can top bun it, you can ponytail it, you can wear it down, you can middle part it, you can side part it, all of the things, okay? All of the things you can do. And as you see up top, I just have some little tiny swoops because I took most of the hair off, which I love for this particular wig. Really, all braid wigs, that's pretty much my go-to. But it's nice, it's full, it has a great density, it's not thick. So for people who like low density wigs and for people who have high density wigs, this wig is a happy medium. I love that about this density. It's not too much, not too little. Everybody can eat and everybody can be happy, okay? Alright, y'all, look at the lace. The lace is beautiful. The lace is really, really nice. Nice thin lace. Like I said, tint it if you need to, but if not, don't worry about it. put it on, be through with it. You don't have to do that. Again, there are several different ways because this is full lace. There are so many different ways that you can style this. You can do updos, you can do ponytails, you can do top knots, you can do space buns, you can twist the hair up, you know, there you can scarf it. Utilize your scarf styles with it. Whatever it is that you want to do, you can do, and it's very easy, and the hair is very, very soft. It is extremely soft. It feels really, really good, and it's also really lightweight too. Right here is when I start thinking, you know what, I'm gonna put some really high heat to it. We gonna test this 100% human hair out. We just gonna test it. We gonna test it out and see, because this is my shark blow dryer. It gets very hot, and I have it on its highest setting, and I just wanted to see what it would be like if I did like a brush blowout. Y'all, when I tell you, first of all, it's definitely human hair. It is definitely human hair, y'all. No melting, none of that stuff. But look how that blowout ate. Y'all, I absolutely was not expecting that. This right here was a pleasant surprise of the video, because something was just like, put some heat on it. Let me just see what happens if you put high heat on this wig. It is still soft, it's still beautiful, it's just been blown out, but that texture is still there. So it's not bone straight, which y'all know I don't really prefer bone straight anyways. So if you wanted it straight, I'm sure you can go in with like a flat iron or something like that if that's what you want to do. But honey, this blowout gave, you hear me? The blowout turned it up for me, big baby. I was like, yes. Now again, ignorant on top of ignorant. You don't have to put any layers in it, but I just wanted to frame the face. Then I washed it because I wanted to see what those curls revert. We tested it out, big baby. Look at that. Look at that. Curls reverted like a mug. Y'all, this is a human hair wig. Definitely very, very nice quality. Styling options are only limited by your own thoughts and imagination. You can do what it is that you want to do. I'm using pattern mousse right here because of the hold, basically. Now that I've washed it and those curls are back popping, I'm just putting something in there that will give it a nice little hold, trimming those ends. You don't have to do that either, but that's just something that I like to do from time to time, so I did it this time. And when you wash it, because it is natural hair that has just been plaited with no added hair, you'll have some flyaways. You may have some, let me just say that, I don't know, I had some, so I just cut them. I just trimmed those flyaways at the top. It was over and done with. That was it. And this is how it's looking in its wet state. And it also moves so easily after you do wash it. It moves really easily. It falls better. All of the things, you guys. Love this wig. Still one of my favorites. Have you guys tried this wig yet? Let me know in the comments, all right? Peace, love, light.